make sure this shit ain't focused, dog. Cause if it's not, then I gotta reshoot it, boy. Y'all not getting it till tomorrow. That's valid. Alright, what's good, man? What day is this? I ain't doing all that. It's day like 7, I think. RTB Bootcamp. It's gonna be a quick video, not too long. We ain't really gonna be on the charts. I might type out a few things, but it ain't gonna be too long though. This video gonna be called The Process. So I'm gonna basically give y'all a kind of like roadmap y'all can hold yourselves to, kind of like a checklist. The best way to do it is like a checklist to be able to be profitable off this shit. So with day trading, it's a skill. Anything that is a skill that needs to be learned is something that will take time. It's not something that's overnight. It's not an overnight bag. If y'all want to have an overnight bag, go try to hit on a 15-leg parlay or something like that. Like, for you to be consistently profitable, you could easily put money into an account and get lucky and then hit and make some, like, make bread. But like, for yourself to be consistently profitable, this is a skill that you have to learn. You have to master the mental aspect of it, and you have to master the building blocks that are on the chart and understanding how price action works. So with that being said, everybody's timeline is going to be a little different when it comes to their day trading journey. Me and Dorian started around the same time. Our timelines were pretty similar, but I don't think it has to take as long as it took us. Obviously, you see there's a kid in our Discord that already passed like 3-4 funders, and I don't know how long he's been trading, but I don't think it's been that long. So everybody's process is gonna be different. But when y'all starting from scratch, forget about the money, bro. Understand this is a skill. The same way you go to college and you take all them classes for 4 years to go out and get a better job. You need to put the time in to learn this skill and have time in the market. Paper trading with no money, no risk on the line, no real risk on the line, to understand how to make money when there's real money on the line, how to not lose money and blow accounts. And it's pretty simple, bro. It's very simple. The only thing that's gonna hold you back, and I keep harping on this, is the mental. And the more you get into this, you'll see how much the mental is holding you back, because that's the only thing holding you back. The setups are there. Inverses happen, fair value gaps happen, all that liquidity gets taken out every day. Every day it happens. Every day the market's open, it happens. So what y'all need to do is trust the process. I know it sounds corny, but that's what y'all gotta do. That's the only way y'all gonna be able to take this however far you want to take it. Whether you want to make this your main source of income, whether you want to make this like just a side income you do every once in a while, you want to make some money on top of your little paycheck or whatever, y'all need to understand that this is a skill. This is a skill that takes time to learn. The same way if you play sports, you play basketball, you have to learn how to make a layup first. You have to learn put the ball between your legs. All that stuff took time, and you were able to mesh it together. You were able to get an understanding of the game over playing it for a certain amount of time. When you first started playing you ever seen somebody that's never played basketball before? They look goofy. No matter how athletic, whatever, they look goofy because they don't understand there's a skill that comes to it. They don't know the skill. You ever see somebody, I be boxing and sparring with some of my homies. You ever spar somebody that's never boxed before? They just look awkward, they look weird, it looks crazy, and most of the time they get knocked out. And if you don't want to get knocked out on the charts, bro, you have to give this stuff the time it takes for it to mesh into your brain, for you to be able to hop on the charts every morning, know what you're doing, take a win, take a loss, know what you're doing, plan for the future, be able to be consistently profitable off this. So I'm gonna write down this little checklist I'm gonna give for y'all. starting from y'all point right here. If you write this checklist down and follow it, you will save yourself a lot of time and a lot of stress and a lot of anger, because this shit gonna get you angry for sure. You're gonna save yourself a lot of stress and anger by just following this checklist. Any trader that trades that's not on here capping, whether it's TJR or whatever, they're gonna tell you the same thing. Unless they just trying to sell you a course and say, you could learn this shit and be profitable in 2 days, be profitable in a month. Like that's cap, bro. You can't figure out how the market works and be consistently profitable with being in this for just a month or even 2 months. But yeah, let's get into this checklist, because I'm trying to knock out, boy. But so first one I'm gonna say, obviously, finish these bootcamp videos. Finish the RTB bootcamp. And after you finish the bootcamp, or while you're doing the bootcamp, look at the charts. You want to look at the charts. I'm not gonna write that down, but look at the charts every day while you're doing the bootcamp and look for the things that we're talking about. Look for the liquidity levels. Look for when liquidity is getting swept. When we get into fair value, Dorian just did the fair value gap video. We look for fair value gaps. When we get into inverses, look for all that stuff. When we go to different time frames, look how the time frames align with each other. Look how the time frames set up, how the bigger time frames set up moves on the smaller time frames. Look for all that. Before you even start paper trading, you might be paper trading while you're watching our videos. That's cool too. I ain't gonna tell you not to do that, because I was doing that when I first started learning. But yeah, finish the RTB bootcamp, hop in the charts. And one thing, I don't know, when y'all watching these videos, bro, y'all gotta understand. You can't just take that stance, so I'm not a morning person on this. Only way to make money off this shit is if you're waking up in the morning. New York session is one of the most volatile sessions to be trading in, the best sessions to be trading in. That's from 8:30 a.m. Eastern time to really 11. That's the morning session, but you basically trading from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, and most of your setups are gonna come in the morning session from 8:30 a.m. to 11 or 12. That's where most of the setups you find are gonna come. But me saying that, bro, you have to understand, y'all gotta get up every day, have a morning routine before y'all start trading. Don't wake up 5 minutes before market open and just open your computer. Your mind needs to be clear when you're looking at these charts. Your mind needs to be ready. Y'all have to figure out what works for you, but you need to be waking up, getting ready, be able to sit on you're not rushing to catch market open. You want to wake up. What I do, I'll wake up, take a shower, make some coffee, and then play some music or whatever. Maybe read a book, whatever, and then read a couple pages out of a book, whatever. And then I'll hop on the charts, and it's not rushed, because all this trading shit is patience, and you're gonna understand how a lot of this trading stuff's gonna relate to your life. If you're constantly in a rush with your life, this trading stuff is not gonna work out for you. You have to have patience. And the best way to build patience, the best way to do it is taking your time. Waking up earlier so you're able to set up your day before you hop into the markets. That's what's going to get you right. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because we'll get into all that other stuff in more videos. But yeah, so finish the RTB bootcamp. And that's number 1. Number 2. Hey Ja, if you see this video, bro, stop calling me 20 times, bro. If I don't answer the first time, my nigga, stop calling me, son. Anyway, number 2. So while you watching these videos, you're gonna be learning these building blocks, right? So when you learn these building blocks, you're gonna have to build a trading plan for yourself. You might watch our videos and follow our trading plan, but maybe it doesn't make sense to you. Maybe you see fair value gaps on smaller time frames that work better for you. Like Dorian usually trades smaller time frames, a 15 second, 30 second, 1 minute, whatever. he be trading smaller time frames. I usually trade off the 3 minute, the 5 minute, and all that stuff. So you have to build a trading plan that works for you. The only way to do that is you need to paper trade for at least 2 to 3 months. And paper trading for at least 2 to 3 months will allow you to build up a valid plan that makes sense over time. It's not a plan that, oh, I found the setup and I just hit on this shit for the day and I made a dub. It has to work over time. It's not something that's, oh, I see it every once in a while and I got a 30% win rate. It needs to be something that you can see. If you have a 100K paper trading account, you're able to grow that account to 5K, 10K, whatever it is, with a certain risk, with a certain amount that you risk per trade, certain amount of trade you take, the setups that you know work majority of the time. That's what you need. In paper trading for at least 2 to 3 months, I feel like that's the minimum for you to be able to find that out. And when you first, I don't need to get into that. That's in different trading. That's another video. But so you want to paper trade for at least 2 to 3 months. Build a plan and stick to it. A trading plan and stick to it. And stick to it. Religiously. That's the big key thing. Stick to it religiously. No ifs, ands, or buts. Once you understand, once you build a plan that makes sense over 2-3 months that you're able to make consistent money off of, the quickest way to profitability is listen to that plan. Whether you make $100 on that day, whether you make $600 on that day, whether you make $50 on that day, whether you lose $500-$600 on that day, follow that plan religiously. If you take a loss and your plan is to only take one trade for the day, hop off the charts. If you're taking 2 trades for the day, you take 2 losses, hop off the charts and leave it at that. If you hit on a trade for like 200-300, you risking 200, you make 200 on a 1-to-1, hop off the charts. Don't go on TikTok and see a nigga posting, bro, I'll be mad as hell if I'm getting sick. But don't be on TikTok and seeing a nigga post, oh, I just hit for a 1-to-3 RR. I just made 1,500 on this trade in 5 minutes. Like, don't pay attention to none of that, bro. Bro, what is up with me? Don't pay attention to none of that. Stick to a plan that's able to make you consistently profitable. If you risking, like, I ain't even gonna get into that, bro. I talked about it before and we'll talk about it in other videos. But make a plan that's consistently profitable, that makes sense to you, and keep it simple. That's the other thing. Keep it simple. You don't need no crazy shit on your charts. You don't need nothing crazy on your charts, bro. Keep the shit simple that makes sense to you, to where when you see it, you know, oh yeah, this is a valid trade. I'm gonna hop in. And if it don't work out, hop off the charts. That means it's not the day to be trading. So build a trading plan and stick to it religiously. Show profitability. Profitability for, I say, 2 months, because I know if I say 3 months, niggas not gonna listen to it. Y'all probably won't even listen to the 2 months before y'all hop into like trying to make money off it. But I'm telling you, this is gonna save y'all a lot of trouble and money. So show profitability for 2 months on paper trading. That means you log in all your trades, you see how much money you make and how much you're risking. And at the end of the 2 months, you have 2 months go by consistently saying that you made, it doesn't matter how much you made off those 2 months, it matters that you were consistently profitable. You made more than you lost over those 2 months. That's all that matters. Show profitability for 2 months on paper trading. That's the 4th checklist that you should be checking off. As you do all these, you check them off, check them off, check them off. And this give you a rubric for you to follow, so you're not just in this shit on your own. So you show profitability for 2 months on paper trading, and then you hop into a prop firm. Trade a prop firm account. And you use the same plan that you created in number 3. Don't change the plan once real money is involved. Don't change the setups you take once real money is involved. You use the same plan that you used to become profitable for them 2 months on paper. Because I'm letting you know right now, once you start having the opportunity to make money off this, your mind is going to change, bro. Your mind, the way you see the charts is going to be different. And nothing's going to be different except your mind. That's the only thing. You're going to have there's going to be real risk on the table. There's not going to be a lot of risk because you're only paying a monthly fee for the prop firm. But the opportunity of making money is the risk. The opportunity of, oh, I could make a couple bands off this shit is the risk. So you don't want to change up the plan. You want to stick to the plan and follow this. Follow the plan that made you profitable, and that's the easiest way to pass a prop firm. There's a bunch of niggas that full port they trades and beat prop firms, and that is not anything that could be consistently done. You could try that. Me and Dorian have been through it. We could both talk about it. That is not something that is going to make you consistent money. It's going to mess with your mental. It's going to mess with your psyche. Cause me and Dorian, when we first got funded and we first got payouts, we used the first. Me and Dorian, we talk about this shit every day. So I could talk about this for both of us. We put the money that we got from our first payouts into more accounts, and you know what we did? We took those accounts and then we full ported each trade, and we was like, bro, it's only 50 beans for this account. Oh, so we just full ported each trade so we could scale up and get more and more accounts. And I don't know how many he lost, but I lost I don't know how many, like 3-4 accounts, and then I maybe passed like 2-3 accounts. But after I passed them, my mindset was already fucked up. My mindset was on the, oh, this is some get rich quick shit. I'm about to run up a crazy bag off this. Have 5 accounts and then paper trade off all of them, and then ended up losing those accounts. You have to stick to the plan and be mechanic with this shit. One thing on the road, like, look at it as a plane, bro. One little ass screw falls off. It might not seem like it's much, but it'll cook you in the long run. It's the little shit that you have to understand and be aware of to save yourself from this shit. I need to blow my nose. But yeah, it's the little shit that don't make. It's the one thing that's gonna cook you too, bro. Them days when you don't follow your plan and it works out. Those are the worst days. That shit is like poison, bro. The days that you don't follow your plan, when you down hella money and you hop on NQ and you risk some $1,000 and you actually make the trade, you win the trade. That's poison, bro. Me and Dorian could tell you that shit is complete poison. Nothing's gonna come good out of that. You gonna hit, and then you gonna go back to, oh, now I could do this, now I could trade, now I could do this, do that. And you gonna torch yourself back to back to back. Make sure this shit's still recording. This video is longer than I thought. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap it up soon. But yeah, bro, just keep all these little things I'm saying in mind, bro. Stick to the plan religiously. So you're gonna trade the prop firm account and use the same plan. Y'all probably gonna blow accounts. Just being honest, y'all are going to blow accounts. Majority of y'all are not going to. 99.9% of y'all are not going to pass the first account that you have, even if y'all stick to y'all plan religiously, because of all the things that the mental games that go into this shit. Your mind is gonna cook you when you first get into trading with real money. It's something you gotta go through. You gotta know how it feels to be fucked up to know how it feels to get right, and that's just facts. Like, you have to know how it feels to blow in an account to know how it feels to follow your plan. Because 90% of y'all are not gonna follow the plan when y'all hop in this shit. I just know it. And if y'all do, that's how y'all get to profitability quicker. But yeah, trade with a prop firm account. Use the same plan. Pass the eval. Dog, what? Pass the eval. Period. And then it's really up from there at that point. Once you pass the eval period, stick to the same plan to the same plan, and take a payout. Depending on what prop firm you use, Top Step, Apex, whatever, there's different rules for you to get a payout. If you're using Top Step, I advise you to get to 3 bands again. Well, say it's like a 50K account. I'll say get to 3 bands again, because that's the profit target. Make 3 bands again on top of after you pass the eval period, and then take 2 bands out or 1,500 out. And well, if you make 3 bands, you can only take out 1,500. But take out 1,500 so you have 1,500 left to trade with. If that makes sense. So take out that, leave yourself a cushion when you do this, because you want to be able to take, you want to show yourself that you're profitable multiple times, multiple months, so you could take multiple payouts. And my fault, bruh. You want to show yourself that you could make multiple payouts off this before you scale up. And while you're doing all this, bro, make sure y'all got a job, bro. Make sure y'all have some type of consistent income coming in, so you're not riding all your marbles on this shit, because that's going to be what makes it way longer, bro. Make sure y'all somewhat comfortable, bro. This is not no shit to where, oh, I need this bread to pay my rent. Because once you start thinking about all that shit you're going to use the money for, that's all you're going to be trading for. And at the end of the day, we're trading to make money, but you're going to take bad setups and bad trades because you're going to be thinking, oh yeah, bro, I got a couple more days to pass this shit. And then 2 days where market's not looking good and you take losses because you forced the trade. And then a couple more days go by and then you cook your shit because you just trying to, I'm gonna do this when I get the money, I'm gonna do that. The money gonna come when it comes, bro. You're going to if you have a good win rate, you have a 70% win rate, you're going to pass the account and you're going to get payouts. That's all you need to worry about. Taking high quality trades and winning, bro. Alright, we good. High quality trades, bro. And in order to have a high win rate, take less trades. The more trades you take, the more opportunities there are to lose. But yeah, so you want to stick to the plan, take a payout, and then you want to get multiple payouts. Give yourself, I say, another 2-3 months consistent payouts, and stack that bread. If there's some shit you just want to use on the side, then that's cool. Use it for your bills or whatever. Use it for whatever you want. But if you want to really scale up in this day trading shit, 2 to 3 months profitable with one account. 2 to 3 months worth of payouts. And then you stack that money. And then you can scale up. Get 5 accounts and copy trade them. And that's gonna be one of the best decisions for you. Once you get 2-3 months worth of payouts, say like on Top Step, you get a couple months worth of payouts. After 30 days, you could voluntarily close that account and take all the money out. I'd say after you do all that and say you scale up to like 5 accounts, then you could voluntarily close that one account that you have, that you started with, or you could just grow that account to however much you want to do it. So you grow that account to 10K, 20K, whatever. If you do that, then you can start upping your risk on. Yeah, the SD card was full, so I'm gonna take that as a sign to stop talking. But yeah, man, just follow this, and it might not just take you 2 to 3 months to be, or 2 months to be profitable on paper trade. It might take you 4 months to show 2 months of profitability. Stick to your timeline. Stick to what the charts give you. Don't look at no one else's timeline. Don't look in the testimonials and see how many niggas is passing this shit. Be like, oh, I gotta hop into a prop firm. Cause you could do it, bro. You could hop into a prop firm quick. I ain't gonna tell y'all not to do that, but I advise y'all not to do that, because at that point you got real money into it, and then you gotta go through the whole thing of being able to have a consistent plan while you have real money involved. And at that point, the amount of losses you're going to take are way more because you're still trying to solidify your training plan and solidify your psychology. I'm gonna leave it at that. Live trading every morning, starting at 8:30. I usually hop on about like 9:30, 9:45. Dorian hops on around like 8:30. Yeah, hop in that Discord. Keep watching these videos. Follow this checklist. And yeah, man, this should work out for you if you follow it. Yeah. We out this beat.